Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, state leaders launch a full-court press to reassure Michigan voters the November 3rd election will run smoothly and safely. Here's Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson.
We believe and will ensure that this election will be conducted fairly and securely and accessibly for every citizen. And the bottom line.
Today's news conference follows a legal setback for the secretary over her ban on the open carry of guns at polling places. Let's get to Kimberly Gill. And Kim, state leaders are trying to relieve concerns about this election. Lots to think about here.
Yeah, Karen, you're right, and good afternoon to you. The 2020 election is coming in the middle of a pandemic, during a time of heated political divisions, and when President Trump himself is raising questions about election integrity without any evidence to support his claims. Well, today's message was simple but important. The Secretary of State says that her office and clerks around the state are ready to count your ballot and guarantee its integrity. We've seen a flood of absentee ballots, but Benson says clerks will start the counting the morning of November 3rd as allowed by law. Every absentee ballot will be validated and counted by a pair of election workers, one from each political party, trained to count without bias. As for the open carry ban, Attorney General Dana Nessel has already appealed the decision, striking down the Secretary of State's ban. Nessel expects that issue to be settled before November 3rd. While the administration does not expect trouble at the polls, they're urging everybody to stand against potential intimidation or any misinformation.
Remember that voter intimidation of any kind is illegal. No one has the right to stand between you and casting your ballot.
Unfortunately, I think we see efforts to undermine what has always been a system that has worked and has worked very well and has had integrity. I'm not going to postulate right now on why those efforts are being made, but they're just wrong. They are unsupported. They are incorrect and not based in fact at all.
The Attorney General also says don't expect to see law enforcement officers at the polls, but they'll be nearby in case anything comes up. Our Hank Winchester is also sorting through today's guidance for voters. He'll be joining us tonight on the news at 5 and 6. For now, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Sure.
Hank will also be on duty on Election Day. If you see something going wrong at your polling place, you can call 313-298-WDIV or reach out through any of the options on your screen. We want to help make your vote count. Reach out to Hank and stay with Local 4. New cases of coronavirus continue to rise in Michigan, and we are seeing new restrictions in East Lansing. Today, the state reports more than 3,200 cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. Another 18 Michigan residents have died, bringing the total number to more than 7,200. The Ingham County Health Department tightening its restrictions on outdoor gatherings to no more than 10 people. Change comes days before the Michigan State game. Follow all the COVID developments on the coronavirus page at clickondetroit.com. And Local 4 continues our in-depth coverage of the crisis this Friday night. Join Devin, Kim, and Dr. McGeorge to see where things stand in Michigan right now. It's an hour-long special starting at 8. Breaking news from Wall Street, where it has been another rough day for the markets. Take a look. The Dow is down 942 points. Investors are worried the rising COVID numbers will mean more restrictions on business, which could drag down our economy. As the market closes, as we said, this could be the market's worst week since March. A Warren City councilman has been charged for allegedly handcuffing a woman, putting Black Lives Matter stickers on Trump campaign signs. Edward Kubczynski is facing charges of impersonating a public officer and assault and battery. The alleged incident is said to have happened back on October 14th over in East Point. The 24-year-old woman involved is not facing criminal charges and was released from those handcuffs after police responded to the scene. No question, Michigan has become ground zero in the race for the White House. All the big players are headed our way. In just a few hours, Vice President Mike Pence will be in Flint for another Make America Great Again rally. Pence continues his heavy campaign schedule, even though some close aides have tested positive for coronavirus. Vice President has tested negative, and we do have a crew in Flint. Our coverage continues at 5 and 6. President Trump coming back to Michigan 3 days after his last visit. He'll be in Waterford Friday. The president's son, Eric Trump, will be in Lansing tomorrow, and his youngest daughter will have a Breakfast with Tiffany event in Birmingham tomorrow morning. We've also confirmed former President Barack Obama will appear with Joe Biden in Michigan on Saturday. More details will be announced later, and Dr. Joe Biden will be in Lansing and Westland tomorrow. Now, let's move to New Orleans. Millions of people along the Gulf Coast are bracing for yet another storm. Hurricane Zeta is the latest to target that storm-battered region. This is one of the many businesses preparing for the worst. Ben Bailey tracking the very latest on that storm. Ben?
Yeah, Karen, and I wish I had better news, but this storm looks like it is actually gaining strength as it gets towards the Louisiana coastline, and we're just hours away from landfall. You can see the center of that eye very evident there on the satellite, as it is very close to the Louisiana coastline. 110-mile-per-hour sustained winds right now with gusts of 115. So this is getting towards the top of that Category 2 portion of the scale. Could be getting maybe even slightly higher as it makes its way inland. But you see where the rain is going. It should stay south of us tomorrow. We'll track that. But I'll tell you, finishing up today looks fantastic. Warmer than what we saw yesterday, and we got sunshine to go with it. A lot of low and mid 50s to finish out this Wednesday afternoon. Weather impacts are going to be pretty minimal the next 3 days, including Halloween. The biggest impacts coming Sunday, and we'll tell you why that is in just a few minutes. Karen?
All right, we'll check back with you. Thank you, Ben. All right, now let's take a break to celebrate a happy occasion and some amazing numbers. How about 70 years of marriage, 6 children, 12 grandchildren, and 12 great-grandchildren? One local couple is truly blessed. And while COVID prevents a big party, our Paula Tutman shows us how we can all still get into the celebration.
For Sam and Faith Strong, their walk down memory lane is one that is long and storied. She was 17 when they married. He was 24, and he can still remember her when.
I've had a room at her grandmother's. She used to come over and spend some time with her grandmother, and that's how we met. She would ask me to drop her off someplace. I would drop her off. Sometime we never got there. You know, we went somewhere else.
Back in those days, those stops in the park were called canoodling. The two longtime Detroiters are about to take this act platinum as they prepare to celebrate 70 years of marriage in November. To be married so long is in itself an act of strong faith and commitment.
You will have your ups and downs and you have your trials, but you have to work through them. So I would tell anybody today who's planning on, if you're not going to engage and you're not going to be committed in a relationship, I wouldn't go for it. You have to learn how to communicate, and you have to work through your problems, and you will have them. It's not all lovey-dovey.
When you talk about 70 years, you know, many of us haven't even been living for that long.
They remember when racism was government sanctioned with Jim Crowism, and while it was separate, it was never equal. For these are two people who have seen the world change to now the civil rights movements and a global pandemic in the year 2020. And they are pained by the division in our nation now.
I'm just hoping that things will get better as a nation, that we won't be divided as we are now. And this is what I really love to see, you know, because we were once a united nation, and I'd like to see that again.
Okay, honestly, do those two look anything near 90? Give me anything they got going, anything at all. Of course, their family wants them to have a large celebration. They COVID can't, but everybody is invited to connect with them, send them a card, a letter, a note. We're going to provide a P.O. box on our social media platforms so you can congratulate this fantastic couple despite the global pandemic. Karen?
I like that idea. I think a lot of people want to send them their well wishes and congratulations. Thank you, Paula.
I hope so.
Still ahead, here first at 4. From a hurricane to snowfall, we are seeing a little bit of everything right now across the country when it comes to weather. Ben has our 7-day forecast. That comes up in a few minutes. Up first, COVID concerns at the World Series, the bizarre chain of events that had some questioning if the biggest celebration in baseball might become a super spreader event. And later, a new list of the hottest toys of the year will link you up with a chance to win a $400 virtual shopping spree. Trending stories. First at 4, coming up.